我的最新专辑《永远的第一天》，大部分的制作跟录音都是在我自己的音乐录音室，叫做 Homeboy Music Studios， 就是在美国马赛诸塞州。
Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, he's American.
Oh,
he's Chinese American.
今天飞机带我回家，手上的登机证从纽约到台北，到波士顿，到东京，到香港，到北
his
京。
home is what?
Massachusetts?
But it's from Taipei?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
到上海、新加坡、马来西亚，
He's everywhere.
带着我的琴，写着我的歌，心里想着你。可能是转角的便利店，到夜半2点或3点，在收音机的旁边，他幻想着新球鞋，舔着别人的肩不发一言，在亮屏出来的房间。
This is a bilibili New Year party show.
Last year?
The most recent.
Shouldn't it say 2025 then?
Interesting. No, it's 2024. It says, yeah. But it is for 2025's New
Okay.
Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
若3分钟就能实现，他许愿学费能轻一点，但明天像利息再循环几天，谁会给你安慰了解？此刻你心里想起谁？谁会陪你流眼泪？对，此刻你心里想起谁
Don't you think it has like 2006 vibes in the best way?
This was actually 2003.
Why 我一样也有我的梦，我和你并没有不同，那谁会懂？
Sounds live. Like it's not too polished, right? It's not compressed.
此刻你心里想起谁？到底有没有这个谁？流泪面对。此刻你心里想起谁？
BGV's allowed.
谁？
Sorry?
BGV's allowed.
Yes, they're
and
mixed
it's
up.
buried sometimes.
Yep.
Oh, that's a classic.
我们下一
He's
站
about to sing
在
a
西
classic
藏
song.
做的民间的，还有
A
宫
hit.
廷的音
One of
乐。
his hits.
这种音乐已经快失传了，我们可以亲自听到这些高手的表演，是非常非常难得的机会。每天录这些音乐，
Oh, yeah, he goes everywhere in China to study
但是
traditional
That's
最
music.
重
really
要
cool.
还是要想办法让这些音乐融合我的创
That's
作
why。they collaborate, Sitar and him.
I was just gonna say Sitar, yeah.
They did.
She does. She's like that too.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys see when he was singing that previous song, it was like Berklee School of Music in the background?
Did he go to Berkeley?
He did.
He did, and
did.
now there's even a scholarship in his name that they give a full tuition scholarship opportunity to talented and deserving musicians from mainland China, and it's called the Wang Leehom Scholarship.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
cool. Actually, a lot of musicians I feel like went either to Berkeley or a lot of them went to the Musicians Institute, pardon me, in LA. But interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. 大家好，给我唱好不好？手中握着歌声花呀，美得让我忘了摘下。你的真带着香，你的香会说话，你的话好像正对我说。我的专长叫做流浪。 你注定要为我绽放。我的心寻找家，我的家没有花，我的花却带着山谷等着我。
I actually think this is a little bit more music video style.
可是没有上帝暗中偷偷的怂恿，我们正在寻着相逢。你是心中的
The vowels?
日月，
Okay.
落在这里。
Not surprised.
Sounds great though.
日程的前后多余，只为遇到你。多么想万万成为你脚下的你。此刻的无人山谷，仿佛听见说爱你。
Did you know that last one?
Yeah.
你是我心中的日月光芒。
He's still on it. This song.
Sorry, what did you say?
He's still on the song. He's not finished.
Oh, I
with
see.
this.
我的漂泊不懂你吧，你的美丽不堪动荡，你单纯或迷惘，你廉价或流浪，山谷中这一切带不走。你爱它都用
Whatever they did whatever they did, it's not pitch perfect. Like they didn't fix every pitch deviation he had.
Yeah,
so.
it's kind of what we talked about with
Yeah,
Kyle.
yeah.
But you know what? I think it is.
Live-ish.
It's reasonable. I think live-ish is great.
Yeah.
I think live-ish is a great way to go.
Yeah.
I also think that at the end of the day, you just want your audience to hear the damn song and hear
Yeah,
an iteration of it that is just
Yeah.
familiar and warm
Yeah. Yeah.
and lovely. And live is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Live is a crazy game.
Yeah, but this show wasn't live streamed, so it was pre-recorded.
Oh.
Yeah.
我得眺望下的前往，我走开，你留下，我回忆你神话，至少我们会拥有同一片天空。从一开始没有上帝暗中偷偷的怂恿，我们正在寻着相逢。
Yeah, do you know this? He's more classical now with his high notes compared to like 2008.
His vibrato's more classical now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
心中的日月落在这里，前后多余，只为了你。
Yeah.
I wonder if he started working with a different coach or something. It's usually goes the other way around. Usually people that start out more classical kind of work it out over the years.
Well, the people think that classical singing has more longevity for the vocal. So maybe that's why he's not belting as much now.
Yeah.
You know, I find him singing with lower larynx from time to time, and he's doing head voice a lot more.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
哦，你脚下的。
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
那边的无人山谷。
Yeah. Which kind of places him in the pop run a bit now.
听见说爱你。
Still a great singer, but I prefer him 2008 version.
Yeah.
If I had to make a guess, I almost really don't want to say this, but I will.
Okay.
I have a feeling that it's something he's working with something. I think he's working with the fact that as we move through our years, our voices change.
Okay.
I think that
That's very
he's
fair.
making different decisions
Yeah.
based on what is currently available. I don't think that this is some like stylistic come to Jesus moment that he's had. I think that he's like working with it. That's what I think.
I have to, because even the, like, how do you call that? Like, that little stitch sound that he made, you know, sometimes I do that when I'm sick.
Yep.
And I can't reach something.
I know.
Especially if I want to make something gritty, like.
Oh, yeah.
But.
Remember, okay, I know you don't want to mention it.
I really don't want to talk about it.
But yes, you did it. I saw you do it.
Yeah.
At the Kizzy show.
I really don't want to talk about it, but in the short term or the long term, I just hear and see some things that tell me he's not like trying to change styles or something. I think he's working with like what's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very, very interesting observation because like recently actually more people praised him about his singing technique than ever before.
Huh.
Because remember how I said like China really prefers like classical
Sweeter.
Yeah.
style.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Well, he's a smart artist and he's a smart singer, and whatever my speculations or our speculations are, he's obviously, his fans are still really excited, and even from the sounds of what you're saying, even more excited by what he's doing with his new songs and his classics. So, I mean, that's a very smart artist. The voice is almost a living, breathing thing.
It's so interesting though because like he is one of the very few artists that's known to be SLS, like speech level singing or whatever, because he studied with I think trained with Seth
Riggs, yeah.
Yeah. But then actually nowadays if you look at his singing, it's more and more classical.
The reason behind that choice, I don't know, I'm just hearing some interesting things, but he's a great artist.
Yeah.
And he's clearly performing a lot and making it happen. So
Yes.
I'm just hearing things that as a coach and as a fellow singer. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So talented.
谁要跟我一起改变这个世界？B站的朋友们，跟我一起唱。今天起床了，看镜子里的我，忽然发现我发型睡得有点枯燥，一点点改变，有很大的差别。以我的力量也能改变世界。静静地亢奋，最近情绪很 down， 每天看新闻都会很想大声尖叫，但怎么还没有？大家只会享受，不改变自己发型大有不同。那对你说新一代的朋友，我们好好的加油，大家一起到心都说啦啦啦啦啦，我可以改变世界，改变自己。
Big hit?
Yeah. Love twang. He's like legit good at a lot of instruments. Like violin, guitar, piano.
我可以改变世界，改变自己，改变我，就也真的无力努力，永不放
Is
弃。
he our age,
可
Jane?
以改变，
Slightly older.
改变自
I
己
think.
，Come on，改变自己，Come on，改变自己。
48. He's 48.
He's an athletic performer for sure.
Yeah.
B 站的小伙伴们，好久不见，我是王力宏。 非常开心能在这里跟大家一起迎接新的一年，2025年。
Yes, 2025.
时间真的过得好快好快，一转眼，也是我踏上这个舞台
Yeah, I think he's handsome.
跟大家一起唱歌的第30年了。
They'll sing together?
我们一起走过了许多美好的时光。
What about comparing to Jay
我的音乐
Chou?
能够陪伴着你们的青春，是我的荣幸，
Handsomeness.
也是我
Oh, I
坚
don't
持
know.
And
创
JJ.
作的动力。我也会继续努力给大家唱歌。有
Because
时候呢，
those
音
four are
乐
on the pedestal
去掉
of
了所有
Chinese
的包
music.
装，
Eh? Like David Tao,
最
Leehom,
简单
JJ, and Jay Chou.
I actually think David Tao's really handsome.
最强的力量。
All of them. All of them. Is this just a hymn concert for Bilibili?
No, section. It's a special section.
Oh yeah, he's a great piano player. I forgot.
这世界很复杂，困扰我想说的话，我不懂太复杂的文法。什么样的礼物
This is
能
nice.
够永远记得住？让幸福别走得太仓促。云和天。
Do you have any thoughts on him?
I was actually just thinking about this. I feel like I've heard some of his stuff before, and I used to work at this bubble tea shop.
Oh.
And my coworker was very into this kind of music, and I feel like he would play him. And I remember making bubble tea, and I'd be like, "Can we play something more of this generation?" And he paused the music, and he was like, "What are you talking about? This is like amazing music. You said you wanted early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you." And I was like, but this isn't the early 2000s that I like. And now that I get to listen to it more and hear guys' perspectives, I definitely appreciate it more. And I feel bad for commenting back then to him, like, I don't want to listen
No, you know
to this.
what, Josiah, that's part of what's been so fascinating about this project. And again, going to China and hearing the music there was like another layer. But, you know, everybody in the world, it doesn't matter who you are, what language you speak, what country you live in, you have a bubble. We all have a bubble with our language, with our genres that we prefer. And it takes a lot of expanding and a lot of open heart, open mind to hear through things like language and instrumentation and just realize that it's like the same kind of, but on the surface I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's so unfamiliar and it's but underneath, the more and more I've dug into this project, the more I'm like, oh, we're all just the same little creatures. You know, but it's interesting for you to tell that story, because there's moments too where I've been like, you know, like I've had my moments, but you come back to it and sometimes it feels different tomorrow or the next day or the next time.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel that he is a dynamic performer and he's clearly very well loved. What he's doing right now is probably my favorite thing of this concert so far. This like subdued sitting at the piano singer-songwriter thing I'm enjoying.
He like their Brian McKnight?
He is one of their more R&B riffy guys, for sure. Yeah, I just find like the riffs and runs that you and I are listening to are, to me, a little bit more crispy, crunchy. But this is very riffy for, like, they don't do as many, so.
He was riffier back then.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah, but I mean, even if you think of, like, listen, I have no doubt that Beyonce can't riff circles around most human beings. I'm sure she is extremely as talented as she ever was. But I also think that if you listen to her more modern music, it's not as riffy.
No.
And part of that is, you know, sure, style changes, genres change, whatever, but so does the body.
And you hear that Mariah Carey, right? Especially, I think she's one of the main people you can maybe pull from in live performances. Like, from what I've noticed, I don't know.
The body. It's the body. And I think that as singers, we have to give ourselves grace, and we have to make sure that we're singing music that works with our body as our body moves. I mean, it's crazy, right? When you have hits that have been played a billion times and that billions of people love, you obviously are going to continue to play those hits, but your voice is not the same voice it was 20 years ago.
And we saw that as a prime example when we reviewed Regine Velasquez and the Wish Bus.
Yes,
right?
one of the first, I think the first one we saw, and I was like,
Yes.
it's okay. But
And that was like just so recent. And she's
Just so recent.
So, like, she's amazing. And just, it is age, it is the body. You're right. And you gotta make the right choices for you, especially in live performances like this.
well, and this is like a big full show. As you said,
Totally.
this is just his
Yeah.
portion, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be a 90-minute
No.
set in this, but it's long enough that like
Fatigue.
sweat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatigue and sweat and just the years. It's just, nobody would expect a runner or a gymnast to be doing what they did at 20 when they're 48. But from singers, because we can't see the voice, we just see the person. We can't see the voice, so we're like, do the thing, Seriously, like sing Halo like you always did. And it's like, well, I'll sing it like something.
Yeah.
But again, it's also the shape we keep our voice in, the atmospheres that we're in. Do we smoke? Did we take care? Did we sleep? It's life. And I'm not trying to take this in a funny direction, because I have no idea. I mean, he might be in the greatest shape ever. This is just kind of my feeling. But that's, I think, part of why I'm liking what he's doing right now, because it's really raw, it's really sweet, it's really authentic, and I don't see him pushing or pulling or. And listen, we've heard him use big twang. I've heard him belt several times in this. So I'm just like going by my like singer feels. But he's a beautiful artist.
话从来不需要说话，断不了
Great piano player.
依然日夜牵挂。唱情歌，说情话，只想让你听清楚，我爱你是唯一的情书。
Wo I need. I'm
I
learning
love
this
you.
phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
接下来呢，副歌给你们唱好不好？
KJ, sing the chorus.
写一首
Do you know it?
Yeah.
一首简单的歌，没有什么独特，好像我那么的平凡，却又深刻。谢谢。 一直在思考，让你了解我的好，却忘了常常对你微笑。
This tone I quite like.
Yeah.
I quite like this tone.
Yes.
失去了，忘记了，我会尽力去弥补。你是我最珍贵的财富。一起来，写一首简单的歌，让你的心情快乐。爱情就像一条河，难免会碰到波折。这一首简单的歌，所有人。 那么的平凡却又深刻，深刻。
Yeah, this tone.
His piano performance is like
It's
the
wild.
whole set.
Yeah, it's
I
wild.
like
This
this.
song, yeah.
一首简单的歌。
A little bit Christina in there. Lovely.
写一首简单的歌，让你的心情快乐。最后一遍，就像一条河，难免会碰到波折。这一首简单的歌，并没有什么独
the sweet spot.
This
Yes.
is maybe it's because he's like not performing, like dancing and everything.
Yeah, that too.
He wasn't dancing before. He
But
was
you know
playing,
what? But I still think it's
guitar.
different when you are seated or standing still and you're not focused on traveling or emoting that way. I don't know.
You're not the message through his piano.
Look at Adele.
Like it's
Look at Adele.
Yes.
You're not going to see Adele doing too much wiggling.
No.
The voice works best like this.
This is now speech level. This is
Yeah,
speech level.
I love
you
this.
bet.
Yeah.
I
I'm
want more of this.
here for this.
Yes, yes.
pretty.
像我那么的平凡却又深刻。
Listen to the control that's back. Yeah.
He still got it.
深刻。
He still got it. It's his choice. He chose to do it differently.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, more of that.
So here's Bad Girl.
Don't talk out of turn, girl, you'll never learn. You get close to the flames like you love the burn. Don't be the fuel, try to keep it cool. Don't break the ice and don't break the rules. But if you do what you done, you get what you got. I guess good girls never get a good shot. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna figure out somehow to get what I got coming to me. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna cash the check, make a mess, be the best bad girl I can be. You wanna bend me over? Come get a little closer. I'll tell you I won't do what your good girls do. But if you do what you done, you get what you got. I guess good girls never get a good shot. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna figure out somehow to get what I got coming to me. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna cash a check, make a mess, be the best bad girl. We'll take your last shot, underestimate me, lock me out of everything. I'll steal the key, leave me in the dark and I'll break the door down. Pin the tail above me, but you'll find out by now. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna figure out somehow to get what I got coming to me. I'm gonna be your bad girl now. Gonna get what I got coming to me. I'm gonna cash a check, make a mess, be the best bad girl I can be.